Hello, hello.
I'm like,
I started
hi.
one live and the very first thing I heard was us laughing. So we must have been talking in the back room about something, but I always have people going like on my TV in the bedroom or the living room. And so I'm hearing voices like all day long. That's like normal for me. Let's see who came in today. Let's go back.
Okay.
Welcome in, Rudy. Simply Jan Homestead. Jamie's Country Living.
Bob from
Another time. Tina, Life in the Piedmont. Bob from Robin Hood Homestead. I bet your wife's close to. Hi, Lori. Hello, LG Homestead. Laura, Teresa Jikowitz. And Dale Homestead. Penny Ortiz. And Phillips. And Philbeck. I'm sorry, it's hard to see from that far away.
And
But,
I know when they scroll up so fast, you're ready to read like the next one and then it's gone sometimes.
Yeah. So this week for Healthy Goals Wednesday, which is being hosted by Heather with Milk and Honey Heritage Farms and myself, Gail with Gail's Southern Living, we are making our own version of shake. So I'm going to make one and Heather's going to make one. And then we might sneak in a giveaway somewhere in there too. So we'll see about that. And did you have anything else you wanted to mention before we get started? Hello,
well, I hope everybody's doing great. I hope that you worked on some of the things that we've talked about last week. Some things that some of you mentioned that you wanted to work on and get a little bit better at. I was digging in my closet trying to find a book for my son to read, and I found these two books in my closet. Healing Foods for Dummies. I like dummy books. I'm just saying.
I have a healing food book too, but it's not for dummies. It's just regular.
And then weight training for dummies. So I haven't had a time to like flip through them and see. I don't even know how old. I've had them for years, I'm sure. So
yeah, there's a lot of good old books out there.
Thrift stores have lots of great books on all kinds of things.
Yeah. I need to go check out ours. I was looking for a particular type of shirt that I wanted to wear for my character. And I'm not finding the thing that's in my head. You know what I mean? But I think that it's so specific that I'm not going to be able to probably find it. So probably just need to get on with my video.
I know I have an idea of what I want in my head. I just need to go see if I can find it.
Almost off-grid. Grandma, welcome in.
Yeah. So how's everybody doing? Today we finally got snow and then it melted.
We've been hopping up and down between 91, 58. I mean, we're just going up and down, and my allergies are going crazy. I had been taking some certain kind of medicine, and that wasn't really working. So I ended up going to a decongestant, like a Mucinex type of thing.
Okay.
So we're hoping that works. Hello, Rudy. Robin. Hi, Robin with Garden State So-and-so. So today I'm going to be making a protein shake. Hello, Tamara. Welcome in. So she's in her kitchen. I'm in my kitchen. And so today we're going to be making a shake. So I'm going to we're going to shift it around a bit.
And we're going to watch Gail. Gail, do you want to put it full screen on you so they can see? I'll just hide back in the background.
Okay, let's go. I'm trying to make sure. I don't know. Okay, yeah, that's good right there.
Yeah.
Trying to make sure I have it where I want it. Okay, so I'm going to be making a protein shake because I am on a protein health journey. So this is a common one that I make every day. This is for one portion for one person. So I'm going to do a half a cup of almond milk. Now you could use regular whole milk, but I'm a little sensitive to that. So I'm going to use almond milk in that. That's for your liquid. I'm also going to do something very controversial. I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of heavy cream because actually, guys, we're supposed to be eating the full fat versions of things. They make you feel more full and they help you reach your satiety level. So 2 tablespoons of heavy cream. And I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of Greek yogurt. And this is a full fat Greek yogurt, but there's no sugar in it.
I love the vanilla flavored Greek.
Yeah, this one is vanilla actually.
Yum.
This is the Too Good brand.
Okay.
And while we're talking about sugar, I'm going to tell you the sugar options that I like. You could do some swerve sugar, some monk fruit sweetener, or some stevia. All of these are good sugars that do not raise your glycemic level if you're diabetic. Of course, I am not a medical professional. Disclaimer, this is not medical advice. This is just from the research I've done. So any of these would work perfect. I think today I'm going to go with the monk fruit sweetener, but I wanted to show all 3 for options.
That's good. Options are very good.
All right. Also going to do some vanilla just to give it flavor.
And this is what you often drink on a normal day?
I often drink. Now, in the morning, if I was having it in the morning, which I'm not, I would also put cold coffee in it. But I'm not going to do that because that'll keep me awake. Normally, I would put that in there. Okay, I'm also going to add in some spinach. I broke the stems off. I don't think you necessarily have to do that. I've already washed these and put them in a bowl. So this is about 10 or 12 spinach leaves. And then I'm going to do a tablespoon of cocoa powder. This is unsweetened cocoa powder. And we're going to do a tablespoon of chia seeds. And what are chia seeds good for? Chia seeds are good for lowering your blood pressure. So if you have high blood pressure, this would be a great thing to help you out. You can also do almond butter or peanut butter. This is a almond butter with no sugar added. I'm not going to add that right now, but you could. That adds an option. And I'm going to add 4 ice cubes into it just because I like mine to be cold. And
what kind of a blender are you using, Gail?
It's Hamilton Beach.
Okay. I like Hamilton Beach. They've been around for a while.
A basic Walmart special. Now I'm going to go ahead and put this on mute for a second because this blender is going to be really
loud. Okay. Hi, Nancy. Welcome in. I don't know if you guys can hear me on my end. I don't know if the whole thing's muted. Okay.
You want to make sure you get it blended really well because you want to get the spinach leaves all the way broke down.
Okay. That's cool.
This is pretty much ready to drink. And like I say, in the morning, I normally put coffee in it, but I don't think that's a good idea. Because actually not something well.
I think it's a great idea.
Actually adds to your weight gain. So if you want to lose weight, you need to be putting sleep as a priority.
Yes, this is a healthy shake option that Gail's, what do you call that?
Protein shake.
Sharing.
Chocolate protein shake. And sometimes I actually put mint in this as well.
Oh, hey, it's me. That's weird. Hi. We disappeared. Oh, I'm back.
I'm sorry, I got pushing buttons and
Okay. Can we
yeah.
see a close-up of what the like consistency and stuff like that looks like on the spoon or something?
It's very frothy.
Okay, so you could add more or less ice if you wanted to.
You could add more ice. You could add more. This one's pretty drinkable. Also, if you added more heavy cream, but you don't want to add too much of that because it's fat. Now, some fat is good for you because it makes you feel more full. I think it makes heavy cream makes it more creamy. I don't normally put that. I just happen to have it. But, you know, just having a combination of your protein and your little bit of fat actually makes you feel more full for longer. And then this is normally what I do in the morning. And then at lunch, I'll either have a chicken fajita or a yogurt bowl. And then for dinner, usually it's a protein with a vegetable is what I'm trying to do right now.
Yeah, so you want to be mindful of what you're putting into a shake that you make. And Penny has a question. Could she make her slightly warm instead?
Warm?
Mm-hmm.
You could do you could do like a protein hot chocolate where you take a protein powder and some milk or almond milk and cocoa powder and a sweetener and put it in a saucepan and make it into more like a protein hot chocolate. Okay. You could do something like that.
Right. That's a good idea.
Hi, Ariella.
So after you drink, that's what, about 8 ounces-ish? Give or
Probably.
take.
Yeah.
So after drinking that, do you feel like pretty full for quite a while?
Yeah, because you got a scoop of protein powder and you got a the cocoa powder also helps you makes you feel full, and the Greek yogurt and the heavy cream. All of those things go toward your satiety, which is keeping you fuller longer. And that's the thing, we're not getting enough protein in the morning for breakfast. Or eggs is also a really good option. If you like eggs in the morning is a great idea.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Like just, warm it up, because some people might want warm in the morning or cold.
Yeah, I've also added, this is crazy, but I was trying to figure out how I could have my coffee in the morning. Some mornings I just want to have coffee. So I have actually got up in the morning and put a part of a scoop of protein powder, maybe a little bit of heavy cream, like a tablespoon, and a sweetener, and mix that up and had it as in my coffee. So,
okay. And I like that your yogurt was vanilla flavored, because vanilla flavored, I don't like coffee, but to me, if I was going to drink coffee, vanilla flavor would be a choice that I'd want, because that's good. So does anybody have any more questions? I mean, this can go all kinds of different ways of what you want to add. Of course, we're just
you could also add, you could leave the chocolate out and you could add strawberries. Now, if you're trying to lose weight, you want to start with only a quarter cup of fruit. But later on, you could go more to like a half a cup of fruit. But in the beginning, you want to try to, I usually do, if I'm going to do strawberries, I usually do about 4 or 5 strawberries.
Well, and then when you're starting something new and you're not quite sure if you will like the taste or if it'll agree to your system, maybe you have to get used to it as well, so you don't have any of the adverse effects.
Yeah.
You start a little bit less and a little bit smaller until like, okay, my tummy's okay, nothing's happening here.
And if you change the flavors in the morning, it helps you to not get bored of it because you get tired of the flavor. So one day you could make it blueberry, one day it could be strawberry, one day it could be raspberry, one day it could be blackberries. One day you could just
Throw
do
a bunch
plain
in there.
vanilla. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Triple berry. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. So, we want to switch to what I'm doing?
Yep.
Oh, warn me, Gail. Shoot.
Oh, sorry. You said it and I went with it.
Okay. So I'm going to scoot you guys up a little bit closer because, you couldn't see me before, but you're not going to see me now just because, Okay, so back long, long ago in dinosaur times, I bought this juicer, and it online said it was like the top juicer, and it actually works pretty well. Anyways, so what we're gonna do, this is weird doing it live. And I get this thing to go right so that the dots line up. It's been a minute. You guys get to experience me struggling.
You're on the struggle bus. She's on the struggle bus.
I can't do it. Okay.
Hi, Jason with Green Country Agroforestry. Welcome in.
Okay, so it has 2 spouts, one for the discard and one for the juice. I run the discard through twice because I don't know. I think, okay, I get it. That makes it go on. I just forgot. I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm doing apples, carrots, and spinach. So I rinsed everything off. I pre-cut the apples up, and I got this really cool salad spinner. I didn't want to buy it because I'm cheap. So I went thrift store shopping and got it for like a couple bucks, and it's awesome. So anyways, I thought I'd share that with you.
Bushcraft family said something funny.
Are you making fun of me?
Did you see what he wrote?
I think I should send Bushcraft a whole bunch of fattening food. I mean, whoops, did I say that?
Yeah, send him some cookies.
Okay. So make sure I have everything plugged in.
Well, how not to use a juicer.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what Bushcraft
Well,
family.
I'm just gonna add a little bit of each so it kind of mixes up. Can you see that? It's kind of cool, really.
Oh wow. Yep.
Yeah.
I see.
And it's got this little thingamajiggy to push it down so you don't stick your fingers in there, which is a no. Don't do that. And I also, and you don't have to, but I buy ginger and stick it in a freezer bag in the freezer so I can always use ginger. You can peel your ginger or not. I choose to keep the skins on stuff, most stuff, just because there's a little bit more nutrients in them. So they say. I'm not a professional. But this is kind of an anytime juice. You can put it in the refrigerator and just get you some whenever you want to. And it's full of all kinds of vitamins and nutrients. You don't want to do these things strictly all day long. I mean, if that's your choice, I would check with your doctor. But, you're going to lack some nutrition that your body may need, maybe. So make sure you do your research.
I mean, needs place.
Right. Oh, yes. Good idea. I might just stick this in a freezer bag and then later on put it in the freeze dryer. Right? So I used 2, they're kind of smallish apples. I mean, you can do any combination you want, right? Maybe a cup of spinach and probably like 2 tablespoons of the ginger, just because it's cold season and ginger can be helpful. So you can run this through the other stuff. You can run it through again to see if any more juice will squeeze out of it. But I'm just going to go ahead and stop right there because I know that's just so exciting.
Bushcraft Family says ginger skins have anti-inflammatory properties. And Jason with Green Country Agroforestry said that would be good for worm bins.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Had a worm bin.
So it's got measurements on the 1 cup. And it's kind of a green juice. But you've got the apples to make it sweet, right? And the carrots.
Hi, Tammy.
And actually, it's really delicious with the ginger in it. So that's that.
That's that.
That's that. So there's lots of combinations that you can do. I really do like it. I want to drink it.
Cheers.
It's good. It's got like that perfect combination of all the things in there. Hi, Tammy. So we're just giving you guys some different options and making, today a little bit different.
There we go.
And you guys get to come in the kitchen with us.
I was trying to figure out how to put it back.
Now, see, this is something really good for me because I'm one of those people who skips breakfast, and I'll eat maybe at 1, like a small snack, like a protein something, and then eat like a home cooked like dinner. And I don't eat a whole lot of dinner, but this would be good for me to try and incorporate throughout the day. So.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Like I say in the morning, I usually put cold coffee in this thing. So at the end of the day, when hubby leaves, if I don't have the coffee while it's hot, I'll just put it in a jar like that and save it. Some days I want hot coffee. Some days I want cold coffee. As long as I have my coffee, we're good. At least 1 cup.
Right. So yeah, there's all kinds of things. But like I said, I don't think it would be healthy to just, drink a shake or a juice for a long period of time.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do your research and,
yeah,
you've got to get a little bit of a variety of different things. And so in the summer times when there's varieties of different vegetables and things like that, like apples, you can choose a variety of apples instead of the 3 of the same apples that I used because I had to buy them from the store because all my apples are applesauce or processed into.
Yeah, you've made them into something.
Yeah, but I could have picked 3 different apples off my tree and gotten a little bit of different, stuff.
Do you ever, like, several hours later, remember that you forgot to put a comment on somebody's video?
Yeah, I've done that before. Yeah.
You just accidentally distracted and you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't put a comment on so-and-so's video. And I just now remember.
You're like, it was
actually you Grow Row. I was watching her video earlier about tomatoes. I forgot to put a comment.
Yeah. Oh, and yeah. Yeah, and so I think with this, and I should have, I didn't even think about it. I've got lemons. You could add some lemon in here as well, which would be good what you're talking about, Anne. So if you did, in your tea, or if you want a juice, or even if you want, depending on what the Gail's shake, I don't think lemon would taste good in that.
If you left the chocolate out.
Yeah, if you left the chocolate. But with chocolate.
Yeah, if you leave the chocolate, like I was saying, if you didn't want it, like you could have added chocolate to this. You could have added strawberries and made it a chocolate strawberry shake. That would have been good. Or leave the powder out and add strawberries. I actually thought about making a pina colada shake today. I seriously thought about it.
Something that I usually do in the summertime too is when I haven't made any juice since last summer. you could make a whole bunch of it, and you could freeze it in those silicone ice cube trays, like small ones. And next time you make juice, you can pop those flavored juices, ice cubes, into your glass for the summer.
Yeah.
So,
I've done, like I had chocolate mint in the summer. I actually use mint, like I'll grow mint in the garden, and I'll break them off into whatever size I want, and I'll put them in ice cube trays and freeze it. And then when I want some, I pull out 1 or 2 cubes and put it in my shake. You could also do cilantro, but not in your shake. Maybe for like soup or something, or soup.
Well, you're talking like the salt. I could totally do a salsa. Like everything that you put in your salsa, and drink it. I think salsa is the cure-all for everything. I'm kidding. To get your sinuses going, it's got all the nutrition and vitamins and all the things in there.
16,000 steps today. You're kicking my butt, Ariella.
Oh, sorry, Rudy. Gail, you have a number.
I'm at 7,542.
Ooh.
66, 83, 93. 11, 24.
I messed up. Rudy has a number for you, Gail. And I typed it. I was thinking that I was supposed to type it. Hi, Victoria. Welcome in. Okay, so what are some things that you guys did this week that are a healthier version of you? Okay, so now that one's for me. So, Gail, did you do anything different, or what? How did your week go?
Well, my sister and I have a goal to walk. I'm supposed to walk 9,000 steps per day. So I still have 1,500 steps to go. But I do walk after dinner. And then if I see I'm not going to get my steps, I'll kind of walk around the living room while we're watching TV and just.
I feel like your skin tone. I think I see like a difference in your like your skin tone in your face. Like a healthier. What was the last number? Yeah. I don't know what the last number was, Rudy. It went away.
I see 754. Yeah, I haven't really noticed any major differences. We actually have a bathroom in construction right now. So hubby has a couple of things in the hallway between the kitchen and our bedroom. There's things on both sides of the on both sides of the hallway. Well, I noticed when I walked through there, I didn't turn sideways like I normally do. I just walked through like this, and I didn't touch the sides. And I was like, oh, I hope that's a good thing.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, you've been doing a lot. Like, you've been doing your steps. You've been doing healthier eating and stuff.
No processed foods. No sugar. There's a little bit of my protein powder. I've had some sweeteners that don't raise your glycemic level. And I'm trying to even cut that. Like I say, small amounts of fruit. I mean, I'm trying to do all the right things.
Right.
I'm trying really hard.
This weekend I had the craft event, and a lot of people brought in foods that were, because it was a small little craft event. So a lot of people brought in some things to share, to eat and stuff like that. And I was pretty good. I did like some peas and carrots, and I was doing some fruits and vegetables. So I was eating more than I probably would if I would have been at home. But it was like good choices stuff. So
yeah.
I've
noticed with the increased steps, because I remember on the steps, I get some of those steps inside the house, and I have to go up and down stairs. So it's been a little hard. My left knee bothers me a little bit sometimes, and I kind of have to like sit down.
Yeah, and rest it. Yeah, I've been having
And then I've been
problems.
having wheezing too. So I've been puffing on my inhaler, but from I guess the weather, and maybe it's a little bit left over from around the holidays. Hello, Farming Nature's Way. I think I said hi earlier, but I'm not sure. So I think the lunges might be hard on my knees right now. It's going up and down those stairs. That's kind of.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah,
let
I've
me
been
tell you,
having
you saw the look on my face when I'm walking before coffee. It is not a happy face, guys. It is not a face of joy. It's like, but I've been doing it for about 2.5 weeks straight of walking in the morning before coffee. And
well,
it's not,
I've been
I don't love it yet. I am not going to say I love it, but I'm doing
I've
it.
been making myself for the last, I don't even remember now, month, maybe 2 months, when I feed the cows, snarling. Who's no,
Snarling.
not
Sometimes people take my expressions for
you
snarling.
might be all right.
Sometimes I'm squinting to read or anything, you know.
Right. So I've been back to my story when I'm feeding the cows, I've been using the wagon and I was using a smaller wagon, but because it's wintertime, we're feeding more and twice a day. So I have to put more hay. So I'm using the bigger wagon. It about darn near killed me for the first couple of weeks. My shoulder blades and everything was just hurting so bad. But now it's like getting better to where I can pull it like I did the smaller one. So that's a plus. So I'm getting and then like as I'm pulling that as well, I'm getting like a whole body workout. I'm getting the abs, I'm getting the legs and stuff like that. When you're doing your first walk before you have your first cup of coffee, not during the live. I don't understand.
So if you're getting tired of water, and you can't find any drinks that don't have the bad sugars in it, one suggestion I have is this hint water. And it comes in some really cool flavors. It basically is just water with flavor. There's no sugar, there's nothing added. It's literally the water and the flavor. That's it. So it
So
kind of, this one right
right.
here is strawberry lemonade. But this came a multi-pack. It also had peach, which is my favorite, watermelon, which is my second favorite. It also had raspberry. I haven't had that one yet. Hubby's drinking this one.
I have a
Um,
hard time drinking a lot of waters because to me they taste like cardboard. And like you drink it and it's like
what do you drink? What do you drink?
I drink well water. And
Oh,
luckily we have really good well water. So
yeah. There's no way I'm drinking this city water in this town. Mm-mm.
I wouldn't either. I'd rather drink bottled water than to drink recycled everybody's water.
Nope, not drinking it. I believe it will give you kidney stones. That's my own opinion. Don't quote me on that, but that's my opinion.
Right.
And let
Drinking
me tell
water.
you, kidney stones are no fun.
So in the morning when I get up, I don't drink coffee. I drink a cold glass of water.
No, you don't want to see my face while walking without coffee. You don't want to see it because it is a sad face. It's like, it's like this. It's this face. Oh, really? And then hubby tries to talk to me. I'm like, I'm already walking with no coffee. Don't try to talk to me too.
I know. Mine's a talker. Like you think I'm a talker. Mine's my husband's a major talker, and if I say one word, we're like gonna write a novel together or something, you know. So I just walk away because like if I make a remark or anything, like that means I'm awake. No.
No talkie before coffee. No
Mhm.
talkie before
Mhm.
coffee.
So has anybody been doing some stretching and things like that this last week, or want to do some more stretching this coming week? And also, are there any things that you would like us to bring to you, even though we have some things scheduled out in advance?
Let me look on the schedule and see what's on for next
Yeah,
time.
what's next time? So yeah, if there's something that you want us to dig into a little bit more, um, and talk about more, that's totally cool. Um, on Gail's Southern Living and on my channel, Milk and Honey Heritage Farms, we both have a playlist of videos that have some exercises or recipes. So if you're wanting to do that, just tag one of us or both of us in your video and hashtag HG. Did I say it right? HGW, Healthy
Yeah.
Goals Wednesday. Yeah. I don't know why I'm always like,
I am trying to drink some coffee before water. I will admit I do it kind of like Jamie's Country Living. Sometimes I'm drinking my coffee and water at the same time, but I try to take a few swigs of the water before coffee, but I know that's what I should be doing. But
yeah.
yeah, I'm not much for talking in the morning.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. So, and if you're somebody who needs to have different types of exercises depending upon like what your situation is, maybe you got injured or maybe you have a different, what do you
That's
call it,
cool.
ability or not ability. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Share like how you try to keep moving things that work for you. You know, stretching is good, and stretching multiple times a day, because once you stretch, it only lasts for so long. It's good to stretch before you work out or do some physical activity and then stretch again afterwards. But that one initial stretch isn't going to last you all day long. If
I
that
wrote
makes
it, I wrote that down, Linda. She said keto tortilla recipes. Right now, let me show you what I'm using right now.
Yes, stretch, stretch, stretch. And it feels good to stretch, you know? So, like, doing your hands like this, because sometimes people, you use your hands for everything, right? And so sometimes it gets sore right here and in your wrists. So, like doing some simple stretching, you could use a rubber band and stuff. Good night, Tina. Thank you for coming. You
Good
know,
night, Tina.
just doing simple stretches with your, arms.
This is the
Good.
Cinti almond flour tortillas. This is what I've been using.
Almonds matter.
Yeah, and then sometimes when I can't get that other one, I'll do this carb balance one. This one's not as good or as healthy, but I do this one occasionally too.
Yeah, focusing, making sure that you're breathing is very important while you're doing any activities.
Yeah. I do. I do breathe when I'm walking back and forth in the house.
Yep, yep, breathing, breathing. And then another good thing, if you're having some, my opinion, and I've heard, do your research. When you are in bed, when you first get into bed, take it, pretend these are my stinky feet. If you stretch your feet in the bed, once you get in bed for the night, stretching them around slowly, stretching them, go to sleep. And before you get out of bed in the morning, again.
Oh,
And
in the morning before you get up. Okay.
right.
I thought you meant at night. I was like, what?
Yes, at night when you first get in bed, because it helps with like all your cells and all your like body makeup. Like your feet suck
Yeah.
up all the things like from the ground and air and everywhere and carries your body, So doing that, and sometimes people have like sore feet, maybe sore ankles. Give it a try for like a month. right when you get in bed, go to sleep in the morning before you get up, just right? And make sure you breathe, breathe, breathe.
Linda wants to know, with or without slippers?
Well, it depends what kind of slippers, Linda. I think it would be really fun to go find some fun outfits at Walmart. Oh, earlier. Yeah. Anyways, don't even start with me, Linda.
I think
Just trying to take a break.
monk fruit and stevia are good. That's my personal opinion. They're not considered the bad sugars that will stay in your liver and not process. Because stevia is a plant. Monk
Hi,
fruit
Mary.
is a plant.
Welcome in. So yeah, like if you're having, like me, I said that I was having a lot of shoulder blade because I do a lot of like digging and pulling and lifting and stuff like that. Jamie's laughing. I can't look at the chat. They're gonna make me break.
Camera studies show that breathing is the best way to stay alive. Yes.
So with the Chihuahua, you need to hold the Chihuahua in a blankie and distract Chihuahua. I can imagine. Or like if you have a cat that attacks your feet when they move, maybe you want to hold your pet. Oh, that's funny. But anyways, with my, shoulder blades hurting and stuff like that, from doing that, like just stretching.
I have to do them for my neck because I had that neck injury and I have to stretch my neck out. And I wanted to tell you guys something that are in here. Something I found out that was very concerning.
Is it a secret?
All the vitamins that I found at Walmart, no, this is serious, are all that Nature's whatever made in China. Okay. So try to buy something besides that Nature's whatever brand because they all say product of China on them. So we know China's not trying to put good food into our body. Yeah. So I'm going to try to go to CVS.
And so a lot of vitamins that you do buy from the stores, please do your research because they will say they've been around for so many years and they're the top blah, 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 and stuff like that. A lot of them do nothing for you. Nothing except take your money.
So it's very concerning to me. I don't want to be putting things. Now, it was bad enough when you just got little pieces of junk at Dollar Tree that was from China. Okay. But you weren't putting those things in your body, right? And it was bad enough you were just handling it and letting your kids play with it. But then they had to make it into, now they're in your vitamins. They're in, you check your monk fruit package. There's one that is made in China and one that is not. You want to look where see where stuff is made. What state? Look for an address. Make sure it doesn't say on the back of the package made in China. Because you don't want to be putting that in your body.
Yeah, and also like lotions, when you use lotion, topical like creams or whatever on top of your skin, most of them evaporate before they do anything good for your skin. So also do your research.
Yeah.
Coconut oil is very good for your skin. Also, if you infuse some olive oil with some herbs, do your research, like calendula and things like that in extra virgin olive oil, it's good for your skin. So you can do that yourself and it doesn't make you oily.
So, yeah. Okay. So I don't know if I'm far enough along to say this or not, but the world has put it out there that when you're trying to lose weight, you should be eating low fat this and low fat that. And that is not true. if you can tolerate full fat milk, you should be drinking full fat milk. You should be eating beef. You should be eating meat. You should be eating full fat Greek yogurt. You should be eating full fat cheese and full fat sour cream,
Yeah.
because you're supposed to eat the full fat.
Wow.
God never intended for us to be eating low fat stuff.
Make
Okay,
sure
our bodies aren't made for that.
You know, and sometimes you can be like a caveman or a cave woman, cave person, and have like a pre-cooked steak in the refrigerator and just pull it out and eat it cold.
Will you send me that name, Tammy? Because I'm not buying any more vitamin from China.
Yeah. And one thing that I'm going to start doing is I need to get one of those vitamin maker kits. Tammy, what are they called? So it's a square thing, and you make your powders or buy your powders, and you put them on the tray, and it has little capsules that
I trust to buy more than I do China. That's for sure. I don't mind when the things say made in Canada.
Life
You know what I mean?
extension, Gail.
Huh?
Life extension.
Yeah, I'm not gonna remember. I'm not gonna remember.
Yeah, the capsule filling kit. So this summer I'm going to work on drying lots of herbs. Now you can dry your herbs in the oven or in a dehydrator. I try to dry mine natural, like in air. So I bought a at the Dollar Tree store. Yeah. Okay. It's a net that has several different sections to it, and it hangs, and kids put stuffed animals in each little cubby section of it, and it hangs, but perfect for drying herbs.
Yeah.
So I'm going to also do berries and stuff like that. Dry multiple different varieties of berries out, and so that's kind of something I want to do for myself and my family.
Tammy says, feeling guilty about the dinner I cooked. Oh no, Tammy.
That's okay. You know what? But see, if you want to like have something, go have it. You know what I mean?
I think the biggest thing is when we're trying to eat healthy, we need to stop calling that one meal that we have that is bad. We need to stop calling it a cheat and call it a treat. Yeah. And if you have a bad day where you eat too much food, then just the next day get up and do better. You know, just
a new day. Just keep going forward. Don't keep stepping backwards. Just be like, that was great. I enjoyed it. My stomach hurts, because that might happen. But just the next day, just get back onto if it's one thing or two things or several things that you're working on trying to make healthier, you know.
Yeah, I'd like to try to find a way to get my vitamins in my food, you know, but magnesium is one of the ones I bought more recently. Got home with it. Guess what? Product of China.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So, and also, when there is a company that's on it and it says made in, the product may not have come from made in the USA, let's just say. The product could have been made somewhere else and the USA just packaged it.
Yeah, but that's still better than the one that says made in China right on top of it. I mean, do they really think we want to see made in China on our food? No, we don't.
Yeah, but that's okay. Even if you know that, even if you like ate that meal again, just eat a little bit less noodles maybe, or enjoy it, and then the next day.
Yeah, your body actually can fight it off better when you're eating good the other days of the week.
Yeah.
So say 7 days, 6 days you're eating really good, and one day you eat really bad. Your body can recover better for that one day if you just climb right back up on the horse. However, sugar is a hard thing to come back from. I think the biggest, yes, we're supposed to be eating full fat versions of all these things, but we're also not supposed to be consuming sugar the way we are. That's causing so many problems.
Yeah.
The biggest problem right now is sugar, sugar, sugar. And my body is going through sugar detox right now.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you think about it, like you've spent a long time putting these things in.
Good.
So,
Yeah,
you can't expect it
for your body to recover
overnight for what the changes you're doing. Like if you don't notice a difference today or tomorrow or next week, you got to keep going. And yeah, exactly what I'm saying.
Trying to make sure I don't miss anybody's comments.
So, most important thing, learn how to read and read all the fine print.
Yeah, take your time at the grocery store. Don't be in a hurry. Check the back of your packages.
And if people get annoyed, they can just go somewhere else.
Pasta. Pasta sounds great. But not for me.
Well, you can make zoodles.
Yeah, I will in the summer. But I don't want to buy anything from Walmart to make zoodles. I'm going to wait until I have my own.
I got one of those zoodle maker thingies at
I want one
for $1.
Yeah, well, even if you shredded your zucchini and just cooked them in a pan, still, and then put your pasta sauce and your meat on top of it, it's still way better. But I do plan to get one of those zoodle makers.
Ooh, I like fried zucchini with Parmesan shredded on top of it.
Yeah.
Fried.
Definitely making your own food at home is always a better choice.
Mm-hmm. They're actually really good.
I bet your meal's really good.
Yeah. What they want you to see is printed big.
Right now, I'm eating the Banza noodles that are made from chickpeas. Not my favorite option, but I'm just going to do that until we hit summer. And then all through the summer, I'll be using zucchini and spaghetti squash as my pasta.
That's good. There's some other kind of like pastas that you can do too. Mm-hmm. I know I have a book somewhere that has different kind of pasta stuff. Costco has pasta from Italy. Their pasta.
I'm having a little bit of trouble with my pants right now. Good thing you guys can't see it. They're kind of trying to fall.
Oh, do you have droopy jaws?
I have some droopy jaws right now. Yeah,
that's awesome.
That's a good sign. Just now, I was like, "Oh my gosh!" I'm trying to bend down and look into this computer.
Why you buy overalls and overall shorts, because then you never.
I have some overall shorts.
People a fun experience from behind.
Let's see.
Not want to be.
I didn't eat too much pasta, but I'm not supposed to eat it at all, and I'm trying to do low carb. I'm trying to stay away from pasta, bread, sugar, potatoes.
I don't really eat a whole lot of potatoes and bread, so
maybe later in the maintenance phase, I can add in some more things. But right now, I'm trying to stay away from bread and pasta and rice and sugar.
Yeah, what Bushcraft said.
I'm getting a little bit of sugar in my protein powder, and a little bit in my. Right now, I'm pretty much just getting it in my protein powder.
Oh yeah, hey Gail, what time is it?
It is. We've been going for 54 minutes.
Is there something that we were gonna do?
Are we doing something?
At the end, we were gonna do something.
I need to try zoodles. Me too. I need to put that in my Amazon wish list.
Yeah. So so we're gonna do a drawing for something, right?
For something. Yes.
So Bushcraft says just not eating out of a bag or a box or a fast food restaurant. You're on the right track to getting away from processed foods and stuff. So, you don't have to spend a whole bunch of money. I mean, if these aren't the best carrots, because, they're not the best, but it's better than if,
Yeah.
you know,
I think right now I'm probably losing weight just from the no packaged foods and the sugar thing. It's just that simple.
and trying to grow gardens, even if you grow just in pots.
Yeah, I can't wait for the vegetables for my garden because they're going to be so much better.
Okay. And be careful with vegan, because a lot of times they call it vegan, but they use other products to make their products and call it that. Gail, are you doing, is it me or you?
I don't know. We didn't decide that ahead of time.
Yeah. So, do you want to go do it? Because we're at an hour.
Let me go.
You're setting it up.
Yeah, I'll set it up.
We're going to do a giveaway. Yeah. So, salad spinners. That's what I bought for a couple bucks at a thrift store because I don't pay full price. Whoops. On most things. Anyways, what else? What else? Everybody name one thing down in the comment section that you are going to try to implement into your week, whether it's exercise, maybe cutting something out, something like that. You know what's funny is when I'm doing a live on my phone's always like behind.
I want to try to make my dinner just a meat and a vegetable, or just a meat and cottage cheese, and try to stop doing the 3-part meal thing. That's one thing I want to do. Stick to that. So like a meal and salad, or meal, a meat and a broccoli, or meat and some cottage cheese.
You can do it. Are you wanting to sew by hand or on a machine? Walking your dog more. That's a good way to do it because, and when you go like for a walk, there's so many things to look at. When you're driving, you don't look at as many things. Well, if you're the driver, but
yeah,
cut much. No, you don't need to cut any more out. Bushcraft. and Jan needs to eat more. So just make sure you're eating healthy stuff, Jan. Mountain Grandma says I've been doing 10-minute workouts every day and bumped those up to 15-minute workouts a couple days ago. So this week I need to do those so that I can add up to 30 minutes per day. And how are you feeling, Tammy? Are you starting to feel more energetic and things like that? So sometimes, like when you start a new routine, a new job, going back to school, things like that, you're completely exhausted for weeks on end. And then you get into the routine and it's okay, more of the same here. I can't wait to get outside. Yes.
Yeah, I know. I should have got outside more today. Totally.
Maybe do some more walking when it's not.
Eat the Greek yogurt. Eat the Greek yogurt instead of the regular yogurt because it has more protein in it. And a little trick that I do is take your Greek yogurt and mix some protein powder in it, and then puts a little bit of fruit and a little bit of chia seeds on top, and eat that for your lunch or breakfast or dinner if you're by yourself.
Yeah, see? And also how I told you guys to stretch your feet when you first go to bed, stretching your feet in circles and, just stretching them for like 5 minutes. And then do it again before you get out of bed. That'll help with your stiffness and circulation.
Okay. So I wasn't prepared, but I'm going to do this. Because we're doing healthy goals, I'm going to give away a $20 Walmart card. So you can go to the store and buy yourself something healthy. Some cottage cheese, some Greek yogurt, some grass-fed beef, whatever it is that you think is good for your healthy goal. So I'm going to start collecting comment. Can you see what I typed there?
No. There we go. Yeah.
I'll go get it tomorrow.
Okay.
And if you'll send it to gailssouthernliving22@yahoo.com. That is my newest email. However, I do believe my hubby has fixed my old email.
Well, this is really cool. So put hashtag Walmart for a gift card that you get to use to make a healthier you. And that's pretty cool. Thank you, Gail.
You're welcome. I wasn't prepared, but I can think on the fly. I was sitting here trying to think. I was like, I got to think.
Yeah.
I was so busy getting my shake stuff ready that I didn't think about the other part.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I have 8 entries in.
Slippers with heels. I'm not sure.
And this, of course, is if you have access to Walmart. I'll run to Walmart tomorrow and pick up a gift card. I have to go to the store anyway, so just add that to my list. I have 12.
Everybody having for dinner or supper tonight.
Pork chops, grain-free crackers, and green beans.
That sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know what I'm going to have.
It's kind of like those little thin breakfasts.
I'm actually full.
Oh, from the shake. I know. That's what I was thinking. How am I going to drink this shake and then turn around and eat dinner? Because it's so filling.
That's one good thing about us doing things live is dinner's done.
Yeah, but I don't think that means hubby's done.
Yeah, well, mine's going, has a meeting tonight, so I don't have to feed him.
Okay, so we're at 13. I'm going to count back from 10. Hashtag Walmart if you want to win a Walmart gift card. Send your email to gailssouthernliving22@yahoo.com. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
Happy birthday, Lori. It's her birthday.
Is it Lori, Bob's wife, Lori? Oh, Nancy. Congrats, Nancy.
Nancy.
All right. Send me your address because I'm not very
I want to see what you get too. I'm nosy like
what?
I want to see what Nancy gets.
You want to see what she gets?
Yeah, whatever it is that you choose.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's to add it on your grocery bill.
Yeah, you could bring it with you and add it to your grocery bill. Yeah. So you never know what we're going to be giving away on our Healthy Goals Wednesday lives. We're going to kind of go back and forth. So next week it'll be Heather. We'll see what she comes up with. to give away. And so thank you guys for joining us tonight. We hope you enjoyed watching us make our protein shake and our juice. And we hope you'll give some of these things a try. And we invite you to put out a video with your healthy goals, recipe, tips, tricks, whatever you're doing. If you've got something you're doing, advice you want to give, or encouragement for someone who's going through something, maybe you've been through it and you've lost a lot of weight, make a video and talk about it. Hashtag HGW and tag me and Heather in it, and we'll add you to the playlist. And thank you to Nancy with Our Treasured Home for winning, and also thank you for putting out a video for hashtag HGW. Thank you guys for coming. We appreciate you. Love you guys. Thank you for coming.
You guys are amazing.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Week.
Walk. Don't forget to walk.
Yep. Walk. Water. You're amazing.
Eat protein.